Yeah, well, you live while you singing that whole song.
Fine. I'm live. Welcome to the Rick James Show. How so
Oh,
tell me this.
I see
How do you
Chester.
pronounce
You said you were?
how do you pronounce this cigar? I want to hear you.
I can't even see it, man. That thing's so small.
What
You
is it?
can't hear me.
Oh, Protargus?
All right, so you say Patarga.
What is it?
Christopher.
Is it a Partagas? Partagas.
Partagas. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear this. I know everybody Partagas, Patargas,
Some people would say partaker.
who the tang, who the tang. Rick James. Yeah. Girl, the pearl, when you at girl. Kid,
Hey,
Capri.
all right, we got about 2 more minutes before we officially stop our shenanigans and start the show. But we encourage you to hang on. Hey, Bumpy, I'm about to send that to you right now.
So I got 2 more minutes of shenanigans.
You got 2 more minutes of shenanigans.
You'll never find one more move. Like,
Boy, hold on.
you like I do. I'm not bragging on myself, baby.
Hey, Bumpy, I sent you a text, man.
Yes.
Woo, that boy a fool.
You're gonna miss my loving. You're
Look
gonna
at
miss
him.
my loving. I got 1 more minute.
We officially got one more minute before we kick off.
1 more minute. What can I say? Let me get one there real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Remember when I used to? No, you can't leave me.
Woo.
That's what I used to do.
And your favorite person she said, sing it, boy. Sing it.
I on you. It was pain before pleasure. All right, time's up.
All right. Well, it ain't on yet. All right, well, it's officially 8 o'clock. Look here, we about to start this segment of Smoking Jacket Broadcast. All right, I'm Dr. Sayso. A little bit under the weather. But other than that, I would be out there with Chester and where Bumpy is. But we're going to go ahead and kick this thing off. And I'm going to ask, oh my goodness. Oh, I was going to start out with Lenny Benita. They got there. Stoney, he's not here. All right, well, Sarah, what's going on in your world?
Ooh, let's see. It's busy.
You got a lot going on.
Geez. So next month, as you
Mm-hmm.
know, I will be back in the Palm Beaches for the Great Smoke. And more importantly, we will be having our extended hosting events via PC Cigar Society. So shout out to Sandra Price. That is her group. If you're not in it, get in it. And I will be co-hosting with her on the Saturday night event. So you may see a little live action on behalf of the Smoking Jacket broadcast. We have Pink Summer Smoke coming up in July, and shortly thereafter, we will have Chicago Cigar Week. My goodness, Orlando Cigar Fest is coming up mid-April. What else? There's so much. I hung out Saturday I had a great opportunity to chop it up with a homie who just got a new position with Dunbarton. But more to come on that. I'll let her uh, put that
Uh,
out there officially.
okay.
You know, just stuff. You know, I be in these cigar streets. Bike week, bike week, bike week. Bike week officially starts
Like
next weekend, the end of next weekend. It goes to March 8th. So I will be out there. I will be at Don Kiki for the cut and light with Dunbarton. Then I am moving over to Urban Ash, Black on Lounge, first Black on Lounge on the strip in Volusia County in Daytona. Pull up on me. We're going to have a good time. And I'm going to be outside. Outside, outside, outside.
All right. All right. Sound like a winner. Sound like a winner. Well, Stoney came on just in time. What's up, Stoney G?
What's up, brother? How you feel now?
Man, everything
Tony been
good.
on all the lives, all the
Yeah,
lives. He been living the street life.
Stoney busy lately. Busy,
Yeah.
popular, everything else, man. What's going on in your world?
Slow motion. Just getting myself settled back in. Got back in town. So just moving around. How's everything going with y'all?
Man, all is well on this end, man. Shout out to Nicole Townsend. What's up, girl?
Hollywood, Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everything good, man. So we know you're working hard, getting everything together for Chicago Cigar Week coming up. You got any updates? Any little bit of skinny? Can you spill any tea?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much along the same line. Still moving forward. We got pretty much everything already nailed down as far as our venues, our itinerary. Right now, we still have the early bird ticket sales in place. So we got everything together as far as host hotel. A lot of people have been inquiring about Airbnbs and so forth. So yeah, we got everything pretty much in place now, brother. Like I said, we're going to feature certain things throughout the week. They're pretty excited about. We're going back to our Lake Michigan boat cruise where we're going to have that in place with the unlimited mimosas. We're going to have ladies' night, all black gala. We're really excited about that one. That's going to be held. It's basically going to be a mansion party. We're doing the first Cigar en Blanc, which basically, for people that know about en Blanc, event's pretty much all white event. Been to quite a few different ones around the country, so we're trying to bring a little bit of the element into the cigar world and try to do some collaboration. We're collaborating with classic cigar chicks from out of St. Louis doing the event here, so we're really excited about that. So, man, we just getting ready to go, man.
I hear you, man. Sound like you on the move once again. Hey, shout out to my man Tim Walker, the cigarologist,
What's
and
good, Tim?
Red Cup
Hey.
Wednesdays. My man. Got it. Well, I'm gonna elaborate on Brother Tim in just a little bit. But Jay Ferg, what's up?
I'm good, man. How everybody doing?
Man, we
Jay
hold it.
Bird.
KJ.
What's up, guys?
We are holding. What's going on in your world, Jay Ferg? I know you in the mix and on the grind too. And we're gonna you got time, we're gonna chop it up right after the show.
Yeah, I'm just busy, man. I got another event coming up this week, so I'm going to Jimmy John's fishing tournament this week coming up, so we're getting ready to that right now. So it's all hands on deck right now, getting prepared for that. But other than that, we good over here, man.
All right. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Well, look here. Without further ado, where my man Chester at? Chester in the house, Mr. Pod to the people.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening?
Just looking forward to an event next month. No, April, but I think it's getting canceled. So I think I may hit. We're talking about hitting with the Charleston. That'll be a warm up for Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Your audio.
Looking forward to it, brother.
Yeah. Stoney, you be at the Charleston Smokeout?
That's my plan. I might not be able to get there for the entire week, but I'm looking at least get down there for the weekend. We got some things going on as far as the audit that same week, so I'm trying to get down there at the latest on Friday.
I hear you.
No, change that. Charleston. I'm sorry. I was thinking about Charleston, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to Tampa.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
that
We
chicken
got
wing.
a little representation everywhere. All right. Well, you know what? I ain't got nothing, going on. Been under the weather, a little sick right now. Or I'd be there with Chester, Stoney, and Kid. And, so I'm not going to do too much talking. But definitely, we've been egging. Somebody's been bugging me to do this show, Cigars and Bikes. And that would be the lovely Miss Cheryl. And as she, is one of the vendors down in Daytona and has been for some time. And I'll let her fill you in on that. But certainly, there's there's I don't know we want to call it a fad, but we got two professionals on with us, Kid and Mr. Bumpy. And cigars and bikes, and man, it seemed like since everybody saw Sons of Anarchy, now everybody want to run around and have a cigar in their mouth. so Bumpy, what's been going on in the bike world and the cigar world, man? What's been happening?
Right, well, as far as I know, it's been quiet, man. People with nice weather, they can ride whenever.
Yeah.
We got to pick and choose. Well, not lately, but we been getting a little snow, and actually at below temperature has been a factor. So a lot of people not jumping out there. So
Right.
this past weekend, a couple people dropped out there a little bit. And it's coming. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And I get my friends, like, guess what? I'll be out there too. Hey.
Oh yeah, I know this weekend gonna be crazy, man. But you do got some hardcore brothers out there, man, that refuse to put them bikes up. I used to be one of them back in my day. Now, and the older you get a little bit fair weather. That's me. That's not everybody, but that's me. But so man, I've tried when it comes to cigars to get on my bike, have a cigar in my mouth, and be rolling, right? Man, no, I come to the conclusion, you know what? I like to smoke my cigars, chilling, relaxing, and I don't want nothing blowing in my face and yeah. So, I had to leave that thing alone, man. And every time I see, it's for some, it ain't for some. Not for me, man. What's your take on that, man? I know to each his own. I know that's probably what you're gonna say, but I just can't.
I agree with you. It's each his own, but so me, I don't think myself to be a cool guy, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But of course, those who know my man Clip.
Yeah.
He was out one day. He was like, "Let's go such." I said, "Man," let's go such, man." I said, "Man, I ain't finished smoking my cigar." He said, "Man, smoking right. What's wrong with you?" So, got to ride and talking along, right? We stood at the light. I'm like, "This is kind of cool. I want the cool kids now."
Yeah.
Mother's looking at us like we crazy. We was puffing away.
Yeah.
So
man.
That aspect, it's a feel good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess the more and more, if I do it more often, it'll be like no big deal. But for me, it's the same because that's something I haven't done before.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I it's for some I can't get into it. Kid, what's up with you, man? You've been doing this thing a minute.
Not much, man. Riding and cigars, that's my thing. Outside work. But touch on what you about riding and smoking at the same time. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I burn a stick in a heartbeat while I'm on the highway.
Man, hey, I applaud people that can do it. I do. and it look cool.
It's a $5 stick.
Now, you said something because definitely I'll do it with that. Matter of fact, $2.99. I'll do it with that in a heartbeat.
I've had, I learned my lesson one time. I bought, a fairly priced cigar, and I got on the highway. I'm probably doing about a little over speed limit,
Yeah. Yes.
And all of a sudden, I could just see the wrapper in the bottom going back in the wind. I said, yeah, I won't do that again. And it's got to be a big gauge cigar. It can't be one of those small.
Right. Right.
There you go. You just don't want to see the Joker ride behind somebody that's smoking a cigar.
Man, that part. So, it seems at every event that we have now, we're gonna find cigar vendors, and and I think that probably has started over the last 10 years. Bumpy, what you think? Before that, or?
No, actually, within the past 6 to 7 years, we've been there and really started everywhere.
It's like you're not gonna have an event, go to a club without cigars. What do you think, aside from the culture being the culture, what it is that literally brought cigars into the bike culture, or do you think it started as just a fad, as we saw or have seen on TV, or did it just come from the culture that within the culture?
So I can say for me, it's my experience, right?
Yeah.
I was in the community already before I started smoking cigars. That was present already. But like anything else, I think initially it was a fad, people jumping in and smoking cigars.
Oh yeah.
Over the course of like my first 2 years, I probably had 2 cigars. Right?
Yeah.
But my associates, my friends, a lot of them smoke cigars. What do? Hey man, come on, smoke a cigar, man. Got one for you. So it got me into a normal thing where it ain't nothing for me to go. I might light up at the house one time by myself. I don't know it. But as far as the bike community, I think it started as a fad, but it was already a part of the culture, but it grew as a fad. And a lot of people now pass that fad stage.
Oh yeah. I mean, I will probably say, and I'm gonna turn this over to somebody else, but it's very rarely you're gonna go to any clubhouse function, motorcycle related, without cigars being lit. It could be whatever, and of course, at every party you got people that may not even smoke, but hey, it's the thing now. You either deal with it or go somewhere else. Because certainly I think the comfort zone now has been, we gotta have cigars. Or at least if it was you at a venue, a hotel, whatever, and they don't have smoking, most people are gonna have a cigar tent available. I mean, they pretty much started everything for the smoker in the bike world to make them comfortable. And I'm gonna have to because I know Cheryl itching. She ready. She got some questions. She got some knowledge.
No, I'm just listening because the audio isn't very clear.
Okay.
Where they are. So I don't know how that is for the listening audience, but it's not as clear as it could be.
I got you. Yeah, we got some
have to use our outside voice.
Right. Well, go ahead, Cheryl. So you got the floor for any statement, questions, or anything you got going on concerning this topic.
Well, first of all, for those that don't know, I feel like the fellows should introduce themselves, say where they are, if they're with the MC, et cetera, et cetera. So let's start there.
Thank you, Cheryl. Help a brother out because I'm not at my best.
You want to start with Bumpy? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
If you want to say your government name, you can do that too. If you just want to go with your bike handle, that's all right.
We don't do that. We don't do that, Chris.
Right.
That's why I give choices.
Exactly. We plead the fifth. We plead the fifth.
I'll start first. For some Bumpy. I've been before a couple months ago. We were talking about the Goon giveaway. Been riding for 15 plus years. On the set of just as many. And enjoy smoking cigars and having a good time. Not about no BS, no drama, no nothing. Come my way, I'm walking away. That's simple.
There you go.
Shut up, shit. Shut up,
There you go.
God damn. Gave you a cold, Chris.
But,
I want to hear what he gonna say.
yeah.
Most people on the set know me by Kid. Some people know me by Stick because of these right here. I've been on the set for about 20 years now. Been riding as long as I've been on the set. And I'm what you call Mr. Stay Out the Way.
I hear that.
Okay.
Look at my face.
So what I am gonna start out with for as long as you all have been on tours, I'm quite certain at some point you have been down here. So I'm in Florida to Bike Week, and so tell me, either of you, from your standpoint. I know Chris asked when do you feel the marriage of the two came together. I can tell you from my standpoint, started vending and brand ambassador for Penta Smoke Mobile Lounge. So if you've ever been on the other side of the strip behind Bethune-Cookman, you know that's Pearl Street and Mary McLeod Bethune. That's a standing setup and the only cigar setup for the entire event. So some people, if they know me from that. So when do you feel like MCs, SCs all started embracing it more? Because when I do go to events, I do see there's pop-ups, there's setups. And do you find on average as a whole, because I'm gonna keep it a buck, that they really understand that the vendor is there providing a service. So that means you pay for the vendor to be there to serve you or not. Because there have been some circumstances where the clubs don't really understand this is literally a mini brick and mortar cigar lounge coming to you. The only difference is you're not going to it, and the setup that's there is seating. It's covered. If it's cold, there's heaters. If it's nice out, there's fans, and you're getting the same thing. It's just outside. So I want to kind of hear from you what you think, in your opinion, is the understanding of that dynamic. Cigar purchase required, and if not, how that can be better understood, because we got one more week before Bike Week starts.
So for me, when it comes to being down in Florida, right? My first experience at Bike Week in Florida, I didn't know what to expect, especially when you smoking cigars. My first time down there, I did not see any vendors so I really just went to, and I'm not sure if you're talking about Bike Week like in Daytona, but that's where I was at. So my first visit, I went to, I believe, Seafood Lounge in the strip. And I didn't necessarily get a, hey, how you doing, warm welcome, you know? But outside of just cigar selection at the brick and mortar, it was okay. But the next year that I went out, I did see more cigar vendors. And I think that the cigar vendors that show up need to understand that, hey, yes, we're there to purchase your product, right? But there still is a customer service aspect that even though you don't have a brick and mortar, and you have a nylon tin, you may have a tin, you may have a selection of cigars, you still have to provide a good customer service experience, right?
Tim is in the chat. They're having a hard time hearing. Chester, are you guys on your phone or on?
Yeah, yeah. We had a technical difficulty with the computer system, so both of them are on their phone. We apologize for the audio in advance. So we're gonna try to get a little closer to the mic, or maybe even back away from it a little. That might be what it is. But we certainly apologize for that. Thanks, Tim. We appreciate that, man.
Can everybody hear me now?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can somebody in the chat say whether or not they can hear?
Can you hear them now, Tim?
Mhm.
No, never mind.
We can hear that.
Tim, let them know how that audio sound right now. So, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, I pretty much got most of what you said, so I definitely agree with that. You know,
So can you reiterate for those that didn't hear?
Can I? Are you?
Yes.
I got what he said. I ain't gonna remember everything he said. But you know what? Go ahead, because I think you got the thumbs up on that right now.
Yeah, okay.
Just give a synopsis of what we got from.
What I'm saying was that the vendors, regardless of whether you're at a brick and mortar or a nylon tent, they have to provide a level of customer service, right? And if they don't do that, me personally, I don't care what type of cigars that you're selling, your customer service allows me to purchase more from you, right? Because I feel at home, I feel welcome.
Mm.
I get the feeling that you're not a welcome individual and standoffish. I'm really not in tune or inclined to purchase your product, right? Because let's face it, right? Cigar smoking is still a customer service based. If you don't offer that customer service, you're not going to get the sale.
Okay. So with that being said, then what is the onus then on the club? Because the club is either hired or they're going to a place where the event is providing that service. So is the level of understanding, you're not going to a brick and mortar, but you still have to engage the service the same. Still cigar purchase required, all the things. So that's really my foundational question. Because I've seen it not be the case at private events, and I've seen it not be the case where there's thousands and thousands of people at Bike Week. And so for me personally, it's, you guys know, because you smoke, you come very intentionally, you come to either sit and smoke or you come to purchase. And then you have the masses that are the walkthrough customers that are coming in, they buy and leave, and that kind of thing. Or they just come to sit because it's either hot outside, or it's windy, or it's cold, or it's raining, or whatever the element may be that particular year. So I just wanted to hear, having done it for a long time, what do you personally feel the understanding is the difference between mobile and brick and mortar and how you treat the service?
Coming from, I guess, so if I'm understanding your question correctly, right, you want to know whether or not the club or the event that you've been at, right, how those individuals interact with you, right?
I think, and correct me if I'm not mistaken, sure. Are you talking about the vendors that come out, sell their cigars, but also set up like a mobile lounge setting? And you're talking about people that utilize that particular setting, but not making a purchase versus the ones that made a purchase and used the settings. Am I correct? Okay,
Correct.
so yeah, and that's what she's talking about, kid. I think the where things go north or even south is for those that just think that because the chairs seats are out there, it's their privilege and they can sit down. Matter of fact, be either further disrespectful, pull out their own cigar and smoke without even making a purchase of a cigar, and then sometimes I think even they get that intimidation factor, like, oh, they ain't gonna bother me. I ain't paying for jack.
Real quick, I'm gonna let Bumpy answer that. Real quick, right?
Go ahead.
Most places you go to, right? I can't speak to other areas, but like here in the DMV,
Yeah.
you walk into a spot and want to or sit there waiting with your friends, but don't buy a sip, you gotta pay a fee. Whatever that fee is, $10, $20.
Mm-hmm.
This business is about making money.
Yeah.
And they don't understand it. They need to walk. That's simple.
Yeah.
They want to sit down and go party.
And I think for certain cities that hold these events, they know what it is, especially when you coming from like a cigar town. When you have a mass event like Daytona, you get a diversity of a whole lot of folk that probably don't know the culture as well as many. So they gonna be ignorant to the fact unless they get properly educated. So that's the only thing that I really can attribute that to.
And I'll take it a step further. Back in January, there was an organization that had a event. This vendor brought a whole tent. He did the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
There were individuals that wanted to utilize that heat on the inside of that tent, right? But guess what? You need to support that individual when you walk inside that tent. Because guess what? That propane costs, that tent costs, the
Yeah.
cigars cost, them
People
chairs
don't think
cost.
about that.
Yeah, all of that stuff costs. So
Mhm.
you can't treat a tent no different than a brick and mortar.
Mhm.
You have the same period. Right?
Uh-huh.
If that individual that walks into your tent says, well, I just want to sit, no. These are for my paying customers.
Yeah.
And an individual
I
or
guarantee you, everybody that has a mobile lounge just did a cartwheel because that is the number one complaint or gripe that you hear that you just articulated.
right, thank you. But my suggestion would be, if you are a vendor and you're doing an event at a club function, there needs to be a conversation that's had with the powers that be of that
Mhm.
organization.
Mhm.
That thing understood, hey, I paid a vending fee, right? Now I'm trying to get my vending fee back.
Mhm. Plus
So,
tax.
Yeah.
so people just can't come in and take up my heat or my space or my chairs for free.
Yeah. Jay
Well,
Ferg,
I will say this before you pass it to Jay.
yeah.
Unilaterally as a whole, there's so much love from the bike set. When they come by, they 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 figured it out. Uh, unless I open my big mouth and say something, because I don't let them get a foot in before, hey, bro, what you smoking? That's it. That's all. That's the only conversation.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
I look good. Thank you. I'm cute. Whatever. Okay, but let's get to this money and the smoke. That's just me. I'm known for that. I don't mince, because it's business. And then after we transact the business, I'll talk to you. Sit down, have a smoke. We might have a little adult beverage for you too at a nominal cost. But that's the hustle of it. It's no different. Don't treat me any differently than you would if I were on the inside. I'm just on the outside.
Gotcha, Chef. Jay Perry, what's your take on all this, man?
I'm not in the bike world, so I don't really know much about the bike world. I
Yeah.
don't ride. I ain't never ride in my life. Don't judge me. I'm scared of bikes. Uh, but yeah, I mean, look. At the end of the day, if cigars gonna bring us all together or whatever, whatever the vibes is, then that's what it is. But I mean, look. I go to the events, and you see a lot. I don't really go to a lot of events and like I used to anymore. I kind of cut back a little bit, but for me, it's just really about just creating that community, man. And if you got vendors out there, support the vendors, and whether it be a mobile lounge or there, whatever. But for me, I'm not in the bike world. I'm a cigar guy solely.
I got you. Stoney, I know you probably got the same claim to fame, but I mean, we're not in the bike world, but every now and then we have our events and we're target the bike world.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, actually, because I sell cigars as well, so I get that whole aspect of it. I think for the most part, here in the Chicagoland area, it's pretty common that most people know they got some kind of minimum, whether it's a brick and mortar, whether it's a mobile lounge, whether it's the event itself. They try to have those things in place. If not, they have some kind of signage, or they have the people that's working with them to kind of have that understanding. So I think it's pretty well known, but at the same time, it's ways to communicate that, and without turning people off. But I think for the most part, a vast majority of people, especially now, and if they don't know, they have ways to inform. You do things you love, and you get that same respect and that same vibe.
There you go. And you said something very relevant that because it's like what Chester say all the time. Whatever energy you give is what you're gonna get. So at the end of the day, when you be respectful, and you educate people properly without getting the attitude first, because some people, when you think they may know, they may not know.
Absolutely.
And so it's a great time for education, and a great constructive education that we can give individuals because they may be one of those occasional people that just grab a smoke and don't really know etiquette.
And you know who they are. I mean, I've seen the same people
And they're easy.
every year since 2018. So I know if they're going to come and sit and smoke. I know if they're just coming because they got kickstands up somewhere and they gotta go, or they're coming to speak or hang out. We have one customer. He's my 8x80 guy. That's what he gets on the bike with. And if we have him he takes 2 or 3 or all of them, depending at a time. And that's 8x80. Kind of a scooter Maduro. So
Shirley, I'm so interested to see what Mr. Power to the People got to say. This subject here, because he got a little patch effect going on. He got one eye. I see one eye. What's up, Power to the People?
So my first cigar was because of the motorcycle.
Is that
Once I got my Harley in 13, and immediately one of the first places we went to was somewhere where we could smoke. My first cigar was a Gurkha.
It was what?
And my first cigar was a Gurkha, and I was high as shit.
Woo!
We had nothing to eat. Of course, I had a little beer. I drank me a beer. We stood around for a minute, and we back on the bike, and I was like, what the hell did I just do? But it was the camaraderie. I recognized that how relaxing the cigars added to the motorcycle ride.
Mm-hmm.
When I ride the motorcycle, it's probably I always tell people, I've never had a bad day other than when I laid it down at one time. I've never had a bad day on the motorcycle. When I get home, I'm clean. I mean, I'm clean of all stress. So now when you think about cigars, when you smoke cigars, you normally put yourself in a situation or an area where you're relaxing or you're around some good folks, you communicate. So that marriage of the two is perfect. Because whenever I go ride with somebody, and I'm going to be riding with Bumpy soon, because he's been talking some shit about me and my bike.
So let me ask you a question. We out, right? Because one of the biggest problems that I see in both cultures, the bike culture. Well, no, I can't say both cultures, in the bike culture. You out. First of all, I learned early in the game, I don't go nowhere without my cigars. I don't care whatever or however. I don't care what bike I'm riding. If I got to
you
put
will go a lot of places without your cut and your lighter, though.
Nigga, F you. I knew that was coming. Hey.
Nah. For me, the marriage of the two is perfect because again, when you're on the bike, it's relaxing.
Yeah.
Whether you patched up or you just a lone rider, you riding with some folks that you cool with. You smoke with the folks that you cool with. And when you ride, you always go to you ride in a nice. You're not riding through the city. You ride through the open roads. Right?
Yeah.
That's the same feeling you get when you smoke a cigar. Your mind opens up.
Yeah. No doubt.
For me, it's perfect, and I can ride with a cigar, but just like Kid, I'm not smoking nothing expensive.
Yeah.
I don't do large days.
Yeah.
I look like
So our regular viewer, Ramona. Hey, Ramona.
What's that, Ramona?
Ramona says that she feels like the bikers are gravitating to the cigar world at a fast pace.
Oh,
so
man, that
what do you
thing,
think about that?
man, that thing, we still on another 5-year plan with that.
Well, I'll tell you this, right? So, like I said, I've been on the set for 20 years. And initially, when I started riding, I was smoking cigarettes. Right? So, about 5 years in, I stopped smoking cigarettes and moved to cigars because of my wife. And she was the one that actually got me into smoking cigars.
Hey, sister to me.
Yeah. And it wasn't, for me, it was not a bad thing. It actually allowed me to enjoy something that I never knew about, right? And then it gave me an experience. So the lady that's sitting next to Bumpy, that's my wife. That's a hard rider too. That's a hard rider.
Saucy.
So to the comment of bikers are gravitating to smoking cigars, it could be that those individuals that are just coming in, especially the ones that ride Harleys, right?
Yeah.
Harleys and cigars go together like.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut and judge, exactly. So, with that being said, I don't think it is necessarily gravitating towards it in a fad. I think individuals are now recognizing that, hey, this is grown-up shit, right? And if I'm going to do grown-up shit, I might want to enjoy. Excuse me. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Real quick, right? Let me tell you the story.
Yeah.
when,
Bumpy's on mute.
huh?
Tell
You're on
Bumpy.
You on mute? I'm on mute, yeah. Turn your mic off.
Oh no. Yeah. No, they good.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah, I got the echo flash.
they need to mute.
That's it?
Yeah.
So let's
Turn
test
it
your
back off.
mute.
Turn it back off.
Chester just blew up the speaker. Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah, y'all good.
Say this little story, right? This is back when 210 was open. A couple of these spots when they closed. And we all buddies riding bikes. I had just got my Harley. Another guy, I put his name out there, Blue Shade. He was
Yeah.
riding around like about a Yamaha. Full bag of Yamaha, right? So one day I said, man, when I was young and dumb. I did childish things. I rode a sport bike. I did a lot of speeding. Now I'm a grown man. I smoke cigars and I ride a Harley. Do you know, with that line, the following week, he went and bought a Harley and came up to
Yeah.
210 the following week and was like, hey, I'm a grown man. I got cigars. I smoke cigars and I got a Harley. Peer pressure ain't shit.
Yeah, but it's funny, man, because it's like my first couple times, that I went out on my bike, with my cigars, etc. And I found that a lot of individuals was hitting me up for cigar. Hey man, you got another cigar? You got another cigar? I'm like, okay, if you're a smoker, you carry your own cigar. So then I started carrying like them dog walkers, $2.99. Okay, here you can smoke this. Oh, man, that look kind of strong. No, this is all I got right here. You can smoke this, right? So I had to kill that, right? Or now I just say, well, wait a minute, hold on. How you gonna be a smoker and not, carry a cigar? I remember when I used to smoke cigarettes, and they want to halfway buy a pack because I only was smoking 2 or 3 a day. But I was hitting the same person. If you're gonna ask me, you might as well buy a pack. And she was right. Might as well buy my own pack. And but yeah, what's y'all take on that, man? I know some of y'all do what I do. you gonna have a couple cigars that you smoke, and you're gonna have a couple cigars you don't mind giving away.
You gotta, like in the spot we're in now, they got some nice price giveaway drinks. You get a whole like a bundle of like 20, like $50.
Somebody need to go back on mute.
Hey man, let me get a smoke. They ain't necessarily smoke, but they're gonna hang with the big boys. Give me a little $2 cigar. You like a big boy.
Right. Yeah. I got you, man.
Ask me for a cigar, and I tell them off the drink. I'm not giving you none of my stuff.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. Especially if I know that you don't smoke cigars. I don't give away cigars. If I know you don't smoke it.
Hey, Jay Ferg, that might be you.
Somebody's mic has feedback.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. Yeah, that was Jay Ferg. All right. Was you trying to come in to say something, Jay?
No, I was gonna say I'm the same way I keep those bullshit cigars on deck for the non-smokers.
I mean, it's weird because, man, as long as some of these guys been on the bike set, and this is not just even the bike set, this is just anywhere, man. There's always gonna either be that same individual or, it could be, but somebody's gonna ask you for something. And a lot of times, I know at least I got, some 5 heavy hitters with me that I know I want to try through the night if I got a long night. But then I said, you know what, let me carry about 4 that I just know I'm not going to smoke. And, man, let me tell you what.
You know what I carry those cigars I like? and a bag full of no's.
Hey, no, hey,
Fuck no's. Fuck no. You know, figure out. No. Look cool on your day off. You ain't not right now.
yeah, but you know, but what get, and then you got, it's always a lot of repeat offenders, man, and it's crazy.
So yeah, and like Sean said, they out ask for your cutter, your torch, a cigar, and it just keeps going on from there. I think Ramona said she been riding, smoking 20, riding Harley 30, or smoking 30, riding Harley 20. I saw in the chat. So she, as the smoking 20 and riding Harley for 30. And for her, she feels it's a trend to a lot. Monkey see, monkey do. Some have the etiquette and some don't. So she takes it upon herself as a sister to lead to share a little education on the culture.
Yeah, but you know what, Ramona, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say this: if you encounter individuals of that manner, right, they don't have the etiquette. I know women that will literally tell a man, "Hey, stop. Let me educate you on a few things," right? And it's not being disrespectful, you know.
Right.
They will actually teach them something, and then it will actually prompt them to want to know more. Because I think we as a people we're very inquisitive about a lot of stuff, right? And then when we see someone of our own color, race, or skin tone, or whatever you want to call it, doing something, we gravitate towards that. And I don't think that it's a bad thing, because if you think about it, the amount of African American individuals that have started smoking cigars within the past 10, 15, 20 years has actually increased. You know? So I think the monkey see, monkey do thing is actually a good thing for the cigar industry, especially for those black owned companies. You know? So I think it's a good thing. Yeah. I was talking trash early, but I will try to, if a person's willing to listen to a little education about the cigar, I have no problem giving it away, because that's how I got started.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm make sure if you just want to smoke it and walk around and you don't know how to cut it, I got to cut it. I don't cut too many. Unless I'm working, I don't cut no man's cigar. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even like doing it because I don't like no man.
That is, you know, that cigar is about to go to waste.
Yeah.
Because it will be in somebody's ashtray, smoking 2/4 of the way, 3/4, and it's a wrap, leaving that much left. You know. Yeah.
Ask Chester who got him. This is my cigar sensei. That's why I say sensei.
All right. Okay. All right, yeah. Hey, but look, hey, kid, brother came a long way though, man. Boy, he mean with it now, man.
Oh, I know you.
Can't tell him nothing, boy. I had to ask him for recommendations now.
You smell that?
So here is the question that and I'm just gonna throw out for our listening audience and for our guests. So in a perfect world, what do you see on the horizon that's the next thing that should evolve between the marriage of the bike set and the cigar culture? What would something that you want to see if you're not seeing, or what's something that you would not like to see?
A totally blanged out biker cigar lounge bar, period. Dedicated to the biker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dedicated to the biker.
And so with that being said, I think I have an idea, because I've been to some things.
With security.
what would that entail? What would be comprised in the blinged out, tricked out
Well, you know what?
Addison Cigar Lounge for the bike thing?
You know what? And so here is a person. I'm about to say it. In order to fill it out first, you know, we've gotten to well, you know what? This will be a whole nother show and a whole nother topic, whole nother conversation. But I would not do it in this day and age without no rags or no colors. But then you got then you could lose some business on the flip side because then you got I ain't taking my colors off for nothing. Da, da, da. But you know, okay, that's fine. But you come in here and you either gonna have some act right or you're gonna get some act right, one of the two. But ain't nobody trying to go there because you're out there lounge, and that magnitude is to keep business and keep business open, drama free. You know, I would love to see it, would love to have it, would love to do it. But at the end of the day, you know, it got to be done right. And you know, I would be the one bold enough to say, I'm sorry, no rags.
You got to promote that as a neutral zone.
Well, yeah, you know.
Once you get at this location, this has to be don't come here if you got drama.
And you know what? And you know, and that can be done because once you set that neutral zone and it's broken, then they're gonna have other folks to deal with too. Because most clubs that step up will enforce that.
Because currently, you know.
And so how is so whose parliamentarian is going to do that?
She'll try to reel us in. She's trying to reel us in.
You got to sit down with those group leaders, the bike leaders, just like they do amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got to say, hey, let's sit down. This is what I'm looking at. I want to have a safe place for y'all to come. Blah blah blah. This is your house. You got to take care of it. This is everybiky's house. This is a biker house.
Yeah.
It can definitely happen, and I think that one of the things that if you were to do something like that, you have to dedicate to the bike shop, right? And I'm not talking about on the other side of the track.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're talking about something for us.
Yeah.
And it has to be about history, it has to be about education, and it has to be about each one teach one. This here is about us. So all of that drama that you might have on the outside, leave that on the outside.
Yeah.
I honestly think it could work.
Oh, no, I know it could work. I know it could work. Yeah, I know it could work. I mean, man, look, you know, I know it could work. I done broke bread with, you know, and I know it would work. And I think, you know, getting outside of the scope of where we're at now, I think some of the things that's going on right now that are in place are working fine. You know, everything still needs fine tuning, but for the most part, they're working fine. And that's a good thing. So, you know, progress, looking good.
The other thing I would like to see is a cigar line dedicated to. I was waiting to the moment.
Is a what now?
A cigar line dedicated to the motorcycle.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I believe Doc had one of the better ones with Dilligaff.
Oh, yeah, hey, let me tell you, I still got one. Oh no.
I mean, yeah, and because I know, you know, not Cheryl wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Bumpy no, Stoney wouldn't know, but Dilligaff do look like I give her. You know, that was the cigar line. That was Doc right there, and that thing was mean. It was a mean piece. I think, and I think he slept on it too much to not put that thing in a better production.
Think about the flathead. Let's get towards what you got here? Carburetor. You got
yeah.
And you see a lot of folks smoking flathead. Sorry, go ahead. No,
Mm-hmm.
actually, Doc Cigar stronger and smoother.
Yeah, yeah,
In the Friday. That was
yeah,
Oh,
way older in
yeah.
form.
Hey,
and
good.
what was that? It was a box press 660 or the 770?
The 660.
The 660 was my joint, but the spark plug was my favorite.
Yeah.
Spark plug is me.
Got the resonator. That's a good one. But
Mm,
long yeah, the handbrake. Yeah, you got a lot of them.
mm,
That's the start. But if you can get some different blends,
yeah,
missing are those Connecticut broadleaf.
yeah. Well, that's the one thing that's gonna be important, and I'm excited to announce. We got a young lady coming up pretty soon, the end of March. We're gonna do a show with, and she has her own cigar line, and we're gonna go down to Mr. C's. Might have to make a pit stop before we get there.
Where we gonna make a full stop at?
Woo! I know a place. Ain't nobody crying.
Oh my God.
Woo!
So in that vein, now it's one thing to get it and put it in production, but the support is what keeps it alive.
Mhm.
So do you feel as though um with the culture and the bike set the way it is right now, uh do you feel like the momentum is there?
So that thing would thrive.
Yeah.
It's
I,
just
I, I feel
it's
like it
just
would, but I want to hear.
it's who got the balls to do it. That's just the
So
bottom line.
currently, right now, what the other community is current, right? In its current state,
Uh-huh.
it would be to that individual's advantage to do so right
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time.
Oh yeah, because it already come with preset boundaries that will become law at that particular. It's almost like you don't do this at church, you don't do this at homes, you don't do it. It would become like you said, the neutral boom. And it
What messed that up is if the cigars were being curated by a brother or sister who was in a specific group. Because you got groups that don't get along. So you'll have issues.
well,
That
well,
would tie into a lot of the politics of the bike world as
well,
well. But
well.
it's
See,
from an
yeah,
outsider, it's not in any group. But
yeah,
but listen to these brothers, hanging around with brothers from different groups, Top and the Sons of Thieves, I know Sons of Solomon, Rough Riders, with Deuces Wild, all those
Kings of
groups.
the South.
We talk about all the
Mm-hmm.
politics.
Oh, yeah.
That would have to be a neutral a person who developed that cigar. I think that would create some tension. Because you don't want it to where if you're smoking a cigar, that sets somebody off because they know this person made it.
well, at the end of the day,
It's real talk. Real talk. That's real talk. It would have to be a neutral person that's not in no specific club, I think. And then that actually may help bring brothers together, brothers and sisters together. So
yeah,
we all know shit here. This brings us all together in conjunction with the bike.
yeah, oh yeah,
Every
yeah,
time we sit down, the four of us get together frequently.
oh yeah,
I get together with random people, or not random people, but people that I rock with. Hey man, what you doing? Let's go over the smoke. All right, bet. And it'll be somebody I'm gonna talk to in 6 months. But we together, you would think we talk, every day.
yeah,
So this was cheap. I don't care what nobody says. This is cheap.
oh yeah.
You smoking one of these, some good things come from that. A lot of beefs can't be solved by this.
Yeah,
It's what brings us all together, in or out of the club.
And and it's funny because now that Chester actually got a bike that's running.
I'm not gonna do my
You know,
Wow.
I mean, literally, I mean, I could see me and him ending up in some places on a humbug, this year.
That's how the yours, Chris.
Hey, uh, hey, you know what, nigga?
Hey, folks, that's the end of our show. We want to thank y'all for coming out.
He did say on the humbug. He did say on the humbug.
That's what I said. That's look. I get out when I want to get out. How about that? All right, I got other eyes. I got other eyes in the pie.
Hey, Tony, he had COVID more times he's been on that bike this last week.
Now that's hilarious.
He had to because he knows it's true.
And you know that to be true. Because look,
Lord,
this
COVID
number
is
10,
the name,
this number
honey.
10 right here. God,
That's my brother. That's
Yeah,
why
this
we
number-
separated right now.
this number 10. Ooh,
Lord.
I know, right?
COVID-19 got COVID-20.
Right.
No, he got Trump 25. He got that new.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah, man.
so what's next? What
It's the
look?
perfect marriage.
What's next for the clubs? What y'all got going on? What y'all coming down to bike? What y'all doing? You coming down for Biketoberfest? What's up? What's going on? What's the moves?
Oh, now Bumpy a rider now. But Bumpy, yeah. But I see Saucy over there too. Is that her? Yeah, right there. So yeah,
Hey,
all
Saucy.
three, all three of them riders. So they'll show up anywhere.
Come on, I'm gonna look for you now. I'm gonna be over at Urban Ash. I gotta support that
Yeah,
brother.
now,
The lounge is
now,
brand new, first
now,
black owned lounge
now,
on
here
the
go the
strip.
thing.
On the
Once,
strip.
once my bike do get on the road, Cheryl, which is subject at any time, I ain't got no problem riding it. But I guarantee you, Chester ain't gonna put the miles I put on.
That sounds like a little call out to the people. I don't know.
Because all I'm gonna get now is an excuse.
Cheryl, you're in Orlando, right?
Say what?
He's asking Cheryl a question. I was asking if she's in Orlando.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. That ain't nothing but a day trip.
Exactly.
Look,
And I was
I
trying
felt
to
that
get
in my spirit.
we got 2 trips to make: the ATL and Atlanta.
Come on. Wherever you pulling in at, I'm gonna pull up. So come on. I'll be there. I will be there. This is a question that I think maybe Saucy might want to address as a woman, but even though I don't own, I've been going to the bike set for different things and different events. My uncle's got a bike, he ride and smoke his cigar and all the things. So I've been around it as a culture for 2 decades. So I get women all the time ask me, what is the attraction? Like and part of that might be pigeonholing me because they have a certain perception of what they think I am. But to me, a bike and a cigar, that is sexy, 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 sexy. So I want to know from Miss Saucy, what you think, sis? Because you do both.
So are you talking about smoking while riding or just smoking and riding?
Yeah, what do women ask you? Because both of those are very targeted for some and polarizing for some. They don't get it. Like they always ask what made you start smoking or what is the attraction? And what would you say to somebody would say, oh, damn, you smoke and you ride? Like, what's the attraction?
I actually started smoking cigars before I started riding.
Mm. Mm.
I've been smoking cigars since 2000. Started riding sport bikes in 2005 legally. And now I had 3 sport bikes. I'm on my second Harley, and I actually smoke and ride at the same time. So,
oh,
Bless your heart.
the question that I get in regards to, I guess it being an anomaly, is that what you're asking?
like, what would you say to the novice or to someone that's not in either? Why do you smoke, or why do you smoke and ride? Like, what's the attraction?
So riding for me is a stress reliever. It's relaxing. I don't do a lot of beltway riding. I do a lot of long distance riding. But it's relaxing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about cigars?
It's also relaxing.
I hear you.
I really don't go anything else outside of that, but
Yeah.
I do. I like what I do, and if people are interested, I'll educate them as much as possible when I'm doing events or whatever. And then, I same thing with bikes. I'll, get people out on the road and kind of help them be more comfortable with a new Harley or something like that. So,
Right.
Even the company, when they first got the Harley, my first ride, and it broke down on the side of the road, we had to pull over to the nearest spot, outlet. Somebody come pick you up.
and you don't leave nobody by themselves on the side of the road.
There you go.
Nah, we don't do that. As a flaming night back in the day, we didn't turn the 2-day trip into a 5-day trip. We all got hotels. We wasn't leaving nobody.
I think I saw Ramona in the comment. Ramona, are you close to me, sis?
She
If
did.
so, we got to put some smoke in the air. Oh, Ramona, we got to link up. She's right up the road in Sanford. I'm in a Popkaboo. Let's do it. You ain't said nothing but a word.
Oh wow.
She is
Ramona,
literally right here. She is 15 minutes from me.
oh, because she's in Atlanta, right?
Sanford.
But she lives in Atlanta though, right? Ramona. Oh, hold on.
Oh, she said she's in Atlanta now.
Yeah, she's in Atlanta now, but I think she's saying she's from Sanford.
Well, we know she can get on her bike.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She ride. That's another rider.
Ramona, come on down to Bike Week. Come go to Don Kiki's with me for the cutting light, for the Dunbarton cutting light at Don Kiki's. Then we go to Urban Ash.
We just and Bumpy about to hit that road.
We'll be down in October. I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
When?
Oktoberfest.
Oh, for Biketoberfest? Oh, that's my birthday.
All right.
Birthday time.
Well, we're gonna make it happen. So let me just go around the room and get everybody as we get ready to close out. Don't want to keep nobody long. Stoney, what's up, man?
Yeah, last
Marks, man.
Yeah, no, just always fascinating to hear the brothers that ride, because I got a lot of my guys that ride and smoke. See how it's growing. See how it's been going for a long time. I used to ride, but it's probably been over 20 years. Back then, that's when we had the crotch rockets. So just get a chance to ride back on them Harleys, sit back and relax. I know it's got to be an experience. So one of these days, I'm going to try that. It's great to hear that, and I can kind of feel what they're saying already, especially those larger gauges. So Yeah, I ain't going too large though, Chess. I already know that one.
Hey, man, you be surprised. They all ride the same.
Tony, if you ever decide to go out and get yourself a Harley, you're gonna have the same experience that I did when I first bought mine.
Okay.
The only question I asked myself was, why the hell did I wait so long?
No,
I heard
look.
that. I heard that.
Hey, look, I went from a gold wing to a Harley.
Okay.
Trust me. Hey, slap this shit out of him, man. Hey, Cheryl,
Went from a gold wing to a Mercedes.
Cheryl, what's up, girl? What you got? What you closing with?
This is really my public thank you and giving flowers to all the MCs and the SCs that have come out and have supported, that have shown love. I've had to explain to folks that are not skinfolk that the bike set is comprised of business owners, of clinicians, of engineers, of a wide swath of people. It's not what you idealize in your head or the stereotypes that you see. These are actually, especially for us, the people that I've met over the years. It's always all love, even when they don't see me at an event, a bike oriented event. They always show love. They make sure whatever I'm drinking or smoking is replenished, or they ask me if I'm good. They always look out. And so I just want to say, I love y'all. I appreciate you and keep it safe.
Mm,
Johnny set it up.
yeah, there you go. Chester,
Man,
what's
look,
up?
I met all three of these folks over
Yeah,
cigars. Two of these jokers. That's right. I've known for a little bit. But I met
yeah,
these jokers over cigars, and that actually then transferred, or is transferring. Now that I got my bike back in business.
yeah.
Just a year. It was just a year. I had 1 year off. But now that's marriage into the bike and cigars is there. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. I did the boom ride with Bumpy, actually, these three and the other group of the members of the group. But first thing we did when we stopped, light up. Everybody started smoking.
Yeah,
Again, if you didn't
yeah.
have one and you know they smoke, cigars are being handed out. Here you go. Hey man, you got one? Sure. Here you go. As long as you know what you're doing, have at it. But that's the beauty of it for me. But and I am looking forward to Chicago. That's what I want to say. And this show is brought to you by Chicago Cigar Week. And if you ain't got those tickets, don't you say shit.
Hey, hey, look, hey, Stoney, hey, Stoney. I know you get off quick, but when we get ready, when we end, don't get off, man. Chester
All right.
got to get the hotel stuff together.
I got you. I got you.
And our sister that's not here, Benita, she rides too.
Yeah, she does.
And rides with a cigar and a pipe, I'm probably sure, because she is a pipe smoker. Hey, V, love you.
Yeah,
I hope she's safe right now.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, normally she'll pop in and out or leave a comment, but she might be on. Look, Ramona said, "There go that man, Chester." Hey kid, give us any closing remarks you want to close with, man.
For me, I just want to thank y'all for inviting me. I've been
Yeah.
to broadcast a few times. Most of the time I'm at work around this time. We're just getting off of work. And when Bumpy told me about it, I said, no doubt, say less. You know, always got my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank y'all for inviting me, and it was a pleasure.
All right. Yeah. Well, out here, Bumpy, what you got, man?
You know me, man. I appreciate y'all having me on again.
Yeah.
But this time, whenever you feel the need to have me on, I'll come back.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look. Hey, look, let me just say I appreciate the both of y'all for taking the time, spending the energy.
Before you stop, oh shit, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
No.
Look,
That's kind of the question, right? So Chester's talking about Chicago, right?
yeah.
Chester's going to ride his bike to Chicago?
Yeah, my bike has been to Detroit,
No,
Boston.
it's been.
Come on.
No, has been. Has been.
That's all right.
Is it going to Chicago? This
Ch-
time?
Chest ain't got no balls left.
That goddamn COVID-29 got your ass
Real, huh?
messed up.
He got he ain't got nothing left. He ain't trying to do that, man. Chest the bougie, man. Man, I've been needing to take a shower. I need to shave every day. I can't be doing this kind of ride. You down, Chest? What's up? Because, I do it. Yeah. But, man, look, I just, as I was saying, man, y'all took the time to come out. Sorry for the, the technical difficulties and having to use the phones. I gotta, I know once I get my stuff back from Chester, it'll work again. But anyway. But certainly appreciate y'all, man. I have, the utmost respect for both of y'all as pillars in the motorcycle community. And Bumpy, one thing I didn't know, man. Root, nigga, my boy. What's up, Bill? Hey, I'm coming to you, Bill. We're gonna do this next one. But we're gonna do it the other way. we both might have to leave town.
And shout out to Nigerian Nightmare.
Yeah, for hanging in there with us. Definitely.
And don't forget, Bumpy got his own broadcast.
Yeah, oh yeah. 2 websites.
Yeah, yes, they got a broadcast coming on back. Yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
Oh, hey, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, so yeah, but like I was saying, and it's always just good to get, different perspectives of what, people think about, cigars, bikes, cigars and bikes in the community, etc. I love the idea, that, hey, somebody come up, with the idea of, hey, a cigar oriented, cigar lounge and bar, dedicated, to bikers. That would be an awesome thing, awesome feat. But certainly, like I said, the utmost respect for the both of you guys in the community, and just love the energy you have. Look forward to seeing you on the road. And as me and Chester, because we're gonna get out there, Chester. We're gonna do our thing. We're gonna get out there. Blaze us, man.
Hey, Chris, I want to know before we go sign off, because we talked about cigars, what is everybody smoking? If you're smoking right now, what are you smoking? Go ahead. Yeah. Right now, I'm smoking on this chunk Maduro by Alex Bradley. Pretty new.
And which one is that?
It's called the chunk.
Okay.
A little bigger than the nub. This is the Maduro.
Right.
This is smooth. This is definitely a cigar to smoke with on the bike. It's a short.
Yeah.
It's a 60 gauge. This is a good cigar. Alex Bradley, he very rarely misses. Matter of fact, I don't know any cigar that he makes that I don't like. So,
right.
I know this is what I'm smoking. What you smoking, kid?
Yeah. Yeah. What are you smoking, kid?
So I'm finishing up a Opus X Manchero.
Oh. Ooh. All right. Hey, look, sure about to do that. She let him lay arrows. That's the peace sign. Hey.
That's inside. You don't tell inside.
That- that's,
Amen. Hey, Chester,
that's, about,
amen.
that's about as inside as they get. But look, sir, what you smoking on?
Started with a feathered serpent by Apostate.
Okay.
For those that know, they were our vendor and sponsor for Destination Her for 2023. Now I am smoking an
24.
ATL Magic.
24, sure.
No, 23 was Apostate.
Yeah, magic.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because 24 was Drew Estate. We
You're
had Drew
right.
Estate.
Okay.
Man, Stoney ain't smoking today.
Man.
Taking a fast.
I'm like Dr. Sayso over there right now. If you that smoke detector won't let me be great, I'm upstairs. So that's when I smoke. But I did have one for my brother, Conscious Cigars, Special Black History Month. Another power to the people, brother. Yeah, the dope camera, so I smoked that earlier. That's my guy. He'll be in Chicago again too.
All right. All right. I definitely got some good footage of him in Chicago. Yeah. Bumpy, Saucy, what y'all smoking on?
Cigar Products House Blend.
All right.
That's a good smoke. It's a good smoke.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. I got. So I had 4. I got three.
I hear you.
3 and a quarter. And I know
Right.
Charleston's good.
I'm smoking a Shaggy Foot, Grand Habano.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I love it.
No, it's one of my.
Well, unfortunately, I ain't smoking on Jack.
It's one of my top 5.
No, you need to get your strength back before you start
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
We send a shout out to our brother, I believe, Adam Van Landingham. I saw him online the other day, looking like he had his first smoke.
Yeah.
Continued blessings and good health to you. And hopefully you are past the worst part.
Definitely.
Man.
Yeah, definitely. Much prayer to him. I think, his bout with chemo and radiation is, my mine don't even compare to that. Well, I ain't got nothing to complain about. So that brother went through it, and much prayer to him. And
prayers to you too, Chris.
oh, appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, prayers for you, brother.
Yeah, yes, sir. Healing time for that brother because he done walked through the fire.
Twice back to back.
Yeah.
His
Thing I
own
learned.
health, and he lost his son. So, you guys keep good energy and high prayers to the Most High.
Yeah, and I want y'all to do me a favor, man. When y'all get a chance, and I'm gonna close with this. I want y'all to watch this movie, Brothers. It's about the brothers. I want y'all to watch this movie called The Forge. Have y'all heard of it?
I have. I watched it already.
You watched it already? Cheryl, am I? It's Chester. We need to implement that. I'll talk about that offline, man. But yeah. Anyway, hey Bill, appreciate you coming on. Tim Walker, Nigerian Nightmare, all of those that came on, supported. Appreciate it. Hey Bill, no doubt, man. Great movie, bro. Bill said, great movie. Yeah. Hey, but again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. And Bill, I'm gonna be reaching out to you, bro. Hey, that's our time. Deuces. We'll catch you on 2nd Tuesday in March.
Rick James, baby.